Hello friends, I hope all of you are doing well. This is Vicky Walker, your gardening friend. It's very late here in Bahrain, but since I'm not able to sleep, I thought I'll talk to my plants for some time. And I just observed how nice one of my plant was looking, and I thought I'll just make a quick video to share with all of you. Well, most of you would know this is a plant called Wandering Jew. It's a very popular plant for hanging baskets. But here I have it in a pot. I usually prefer to keep it short, and I like to keep it in such small pots and make it look more bushy. And I have kept it here on my window. So I'll just give you a closer look. Okay, so I will give you a little bit of information about this plant, how you can propagate this plant and how you can take care of this plant. First of all, this plant is just like money plant. Most of you would have money plant, and most of you would have the experience of growing money plant at home in water or in soil. So just like money plant, this plant also has a creeper like structure. And below every leaf you will find a nod. So nod is a place. I'll just give you a closer look. See, this is what we call a nod. Okay, let me just find one. Yeah, see, this is a nod. So nod is basically the place from where the roots of the new plant will grow. So if I probably cut this plant from here and I keep this in water, it will grow roots from there. Okay, so I'm just going to show you. I'm already propagating few leaves over here. See, in water. And I'm just waiting for this plant to grow roots. There is one more project that is going on. So usually if you go to buy this plant is quite expensive. But to be very honest, I did not purchase this plant. I went to a nursery in Bahrain here when I came here 3-4 months back. And I just got like one small cutting with barely 3 to 4 leaves on that cutting. And by using this propagation technique of keeping it in water, I kept on propagating. I kept on making cuttings whenever this plant grows. I make smaller cuttings and I try to propagate it further, and this is how I have created this pot. Now about the leaves, let's talk about the leaves. The leaves have a very interesting shade. If you can see, it is pink, green, and you can also see some shiny stuff here. Okay, it has a shiny texture. Okay, now the thing with leaves is that if you keep this plant indoor, the leaves will remain more green. But if you keep this plant in full sun, the color of the leaves will be pink, that is dark pink. If you can see this shade, it will be like this. Okay, so most of the people would prefer it to be pink, or maybe the kind of color you see in this video right now. But what will happen, depending upon your climate, the color of the leaves will keep changing. For example, this particular plant I just repotted 2 days back, and it was in water. So the leaves were quite pink. But there was another plant which was in soil, and I made the cuttings and I kept them in water, which is here. And the color of the leaves, you can see it's slightly different, but it is still very interesting. I am expecting that the leaves in this water bottle, they are going to turn pink after a few days, because I have kept them in the full sun. This is my window, and I receive around 7 to 8 hours of full sun on this window, and that's why I'm expecting that these leaves, while they are growing roots, they will also turn pink. And as soon as they turn pink, I'm going to pot them in another pot. By that time, this plant is even going to grow further, and I will make fresh cuttings. And so I keep on propagating these plants on a continuous basis. So that way I am expecting that in the next 3 to 4 months I will have couple of more pots. And it looks really nice on this window because I don't have a balcony here. So all that I have is this small window, and I have kept all sorts of different plants on my window, but this one is my personal favorite because of the colors, and of course the jade plant, which is a very hardy plant. It doesn't have a proper pot, it's in a plastic bottle, but I am not repotting it because I don't want to disturb the roots of the plant right now. And here I have created one interesting terrarium out of some plants which were not doing well, and I'm hoping that this will recover in couple of days, and I will give you an update on this. So about this plant, coming back to this plant, I have told you about the propagation techniques, how you can make the cuttings and keep them in water, and wait until the roots grow, and then you can put them in the soil. About the soil, this plant grows easily in any kind of soil, whether it is a well drained soil, or whether it is a clay based soil, or it is pure sand, or even if you want to keep it in water, you can grow it in water as well. It will survive quite well. The only suggestion is that you must keep pruning this plant regularly, because when you prune this plant, what happens if I cut this plant from here, there are two new shoots going to grow from the same place, and that way your plant will become bushier. See, I had made a cutting from this particular place, and then I had two branches from here. One is this one and one is this one. So this way, if you keep pruning your plant on regular basis, your plant is going to grow bushier. So that's it for today. I will make a detailed video on this plant with more interesting facts about this. For now, that's it. Thank you very much. Keep gardening. Be safe. Take care, all of you. Thank you very much. Bye.